talking about polyamorous relationships. I don't give a fuck if Polly's 18. There's only one thing I want to know. Does Polly want a cracker? All right, you guys. I'm going to bring up the headliner tonight. You guys, this is really special for me. We go way fucking back, and I can't believe he's back into comedy, and he just busted in. He's got rooms. He's fucking doing shows. He's headlining tonight. I want you guys to make some noise right now for the very funny Kevin Winne, everybody. Kevin Winne! Yes, dude.
Oh, give it up for Manny. Hi, everybody, and all the comedians that you've seen so far. I want to hear everybody make some noise for all the comedians that you've seen so far. Thank you very much for that. Oh, I'll get louder, I promise. Let's see. I was afraid I was gonna be late to this fucking place. I got here early, so I was happy about that. But I was almost late to this place because I got pulled over. And I got a seatbelt ticket from a guy on a motorcycle. Explain that shit to me. How the fuck does that make any sense? He's like, you need to buckle up for safety. Boom, bing, boom! I'm like, thanks, Evel Knievel. I like late people, though. Where are my perpetually late people at, huh? Perpetually late? All you guys are late to this show, for God's sakes. I love late people. Late people are my favorite. If I'm hiring and you're late to the interview, I'm hiring you. I am. I'll be the guy that hires you because you bring that late people energy. You know what I'm talking about? Like, imagine the guy that's like, you work with him. He's the guy that's always on fucking time, and he walks in with his fucking jacket thrown over his shoulder. Like, hey Kevin, yeah, what's up? No, I'm gonna go hang out in the break room for a while. Hang out in the break room? Fuck this guy. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go hang out there. I got like 10 minutes to my shift. Fuck, I don't want to hire that guy. You know what I want to hire? I want to hire the guy that busts in going, I made it, oh my God. I'm sorry I'm late. I ran over a hobo to get here, but I think he's okay. He's all right. I'll work, but he didn't even... That's fucking snappy energy, you know what I mean? That's what I want. Crazy stuff. Anybody in a relationship in here? Round of applause, relationship? I'm happy they got food here because I'm in a relationship. And for those of you that are in a relationship and you do have to get food, we're eating Doritos. That's what's happening, girl. Sorry. Because I don't want to deal with that whole where do you want to eat shit on the drive home. Half of you guys are going to experience this shit. Who's clapping, Val? Because it's like you're driving home and your girlfriend, you're like, I'm kind of hungry. Are you kind of hungry? She's like, yeah, I'm kind of hungry. Well, where do you want to eat? I don't know. I'm not really sure. Well, do you want like pizza? Do you want pizza? Do you want Domino's? I don't really know. I'm not really sure. Well, do you want like sandwiches? Do you want Porta Subs? Do you want Subway? Like 20 minutes later, you're like, Panda Express! She's like, yes! And you're like, fuck! Fucking 5 miles ago, what the hell? Should have said that one first. Fucking crazy. You know where I do stop though is In-N-Out. Where are my In-N-Out people? In-N-Out? Fucking love In-N-Out. In-N-Out has the sexiest sounding employees on the planet. No shit. Any In-N-Out, you pull up and they're like, welcome to In-N-Out. What can I get for you today? And you're like, well, I have a number one with onions and an Arnold Palmer. She's like, okay, a number one with onions and an Arnold Palmer. Go ahead and pull forward to the first window. All right, I guess I will. Then you get to the first window, and it's like, and you're like, oh my God. When I said animal style, that's craziness. I'm happy to have a girlfriend because I don't want to be in the dating scene. The dating scene's a fucking nightmare. Every comedian has to have a dating app joke, and here's mine, okay? You guys ready? All I want for the dating apps, okay? Just this is all I want. If I'm ever single again, please don't leave me. If I'm ever single again, just stratify the BBW category just a little bit. Just a little bit, because it's like slim, average, BBW. It just goes on forever. You're all taking your pictures like this. Like, give me a fucking, it should be like BBW for like big beautiful woman, and like an HFBW for a holy fuck beautiful woman. Like, you can still be a beautiful woman. Like a bring your own chicken wings beautiful woman. Like, let me know what the food budget is. Still fuck yeah, I dig chicks with curves, man. That's alright. But no, man, I used to be married. Anybody in here divorced? Anybody been divorced in here? My round of applause. It's about the. You look like a divorce. You look like a second marriage crowd. No, I'm happy to be divorced, man, dude. Being married is a fucking nightmare, dude. I used to get in these barn burner fights with my wife. I don't know, girls, you fight different. Like, I used to get in these fights with her, and what she would do is she would always bring up the old relationships that I were in. You've had this happen before. This guy right here drives me nuts. It's like, you fucked it up with Melissa, you fucked it up with Jessica, you fucked it up with Melanie. What's the common denominator here? It's like my shitty taste in women. And it's continuing. You're another fucking horrible decision. No, dude, it's like being married changes your perspective on shit, man. If you've been married before, you watch those rom-coms differently. Am I right? They're a little bit different. You know what? You know which one where I realized that I was a divorced person was The Notebook? Have you guys seen The Notebook? Okay, if you haven't, you've had 20 years to fucking watch it, so spoiler alert. Alright, here's what it is. Here's what The Notebook is. The Notebook is an old man goes to a nursing home where there's a woman with like dementia or Alzheimer's or some shit, right? And he starts reading her a story from The Notebook. Hey, shocker, right? So he's reading the story from The Notebook, and it's this retelling of this beautiful Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams story where we get to experience this love story of and you know, the whole time we're checking in on this old lady, and she's always like, wow, that's crazy, you know, she's out of it. Guy gets to the end of the story, tells the entire Notebook story, and what happens? She snaps out of her dementia and goes, oh my God, it's us! The story's about us! And he goes, yes, it's about us! Ah, ha, ha, ha. And he hugs her, and then slowly the cloud of dementia comes back. So apparently he reads the story to her every fucking night, which is the part that I don't buy at all, because that is not how a married man would react to telling the same story every single night just to bring your lady back for 5 fucking minutes. That is not how a married man would react. A married man would get to the end of The Notebook and she would snap out of her dementia and go, oh my God, it's us, it's us. And a married man would go, yes, yes, it's us. Fuck, how many times do I have to read this goddamn story? It's obviously us. I mean, who else could it be, bitch? Fuck. That is a married man's reaction to telling The Notebook every fucking day. But yeah, no, I gotta be careful though, because like, I lucked out with this one. She's a sweetie pie. All right, give it up for my girlfriend, I guess. By the way, she don't suck dick like it's a chore. Just saying. But no, I'm happy to have a girlfriend, because I have the sickness. I don't know if any of you guys have the sickness. Some of you look like you do. I have the sickness where I like the bitches. You know what I'm talking about? Not like the generic, like I like the bitches. No, I like the bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, I meet a girl, she's kind of mean to me. I'm like, ooh, she's kind of a bitch. She's kind of a bitch, a little bit. And then 7 months into the relationship, I'm like, she's kind of a bitch. And it's like, yeah, she was upfront about that shit. That is your fault. But you know, so I'll date the bitches, but you know who I won't date though? I've learned this lesson. I don't date the girl who says she's a bitch. You know that girl? She's like, yeah, that's me. I'm kind of a bitch. That's what I am. I'm kind of a bitch, you know? I'm kind of a bitch. I don't date her because she's a cunt. That's a totally different story. That was a test, you guys, and you passed it. You passed the cunt test. Give it up for yourselves. You can handle a joke with the word cunt. That's good. But no, here's one thing though. She has not passed the main test of being a good girlfriend. It's a high bar to pass, you know? Here's what I really want in a girl. This is all I really want in a girl. Pay attention. I want a girl that is going to get in the car during the apocalypse. That's all I want. Have you seen any apocalypse movie? It's every fucking apocalypse. He pulls up and he's like, get in the car! Get in the fucking car, come on! Get in the car, come on! And she's like, what's happening? What's going on? Get in the car! Come on, get in the car! What's happening? What's going on? Bitch, have I ever yelled at you like this in our entire relationship? Get in the fucking car. I'm leaving you here with the asteroids and the aliens. Fuck you. I'm single again. Back to the dating apps. That's all I want. We were talking about LGBTQ earlier. Hey, give it up for LGBTQ. I'm pro LGBTQ. I love LGBTQ. And we'll say about that group, it's the only group that will just wrap you right in and make you one of theirs. It's the only group that does that because it's LGBTQ. Do you know what the Q stands for? Queer or questioning. Even the Q doesn't know what's going on. But the balls, questioning. Questioning. That means if you wake up one morning and you had a weird night with your best friend and you're like, am I gay? It's like, well, you are now. You're questioning. Welcome to the group. You're like, no, oh shit, I didn't want to be gay. You question, that's it. You're part of the queue now. Any bi-curious guys in here? Bi-curious, huh? Yeah. Just that guy? Okay, this is for Adam. This is for Adam. We go way back, Adam, but bi-curious guys piss me off, man. I'll tell you why. I'm not talking about bisexual guys, I'm talking about bi-curious guys. Bi-curious guys piss me off because you know what, bi-curious guys? Suck a dick. It ain't that fucking hard. Bi-curious should be a 4-hour condition. That's how long you get to be bi-curious. In that amount of time, you should be able to put a post on the internet, meet a guy at an Albertsons parking lot at 2 in the morning, blow him and go, I don't like that. I'm not curious at all. I've satisfied my curiosity. No longer bi-curious. There's a lot of publications in the LGBTQ community, but I have yet to see a bi-weekly. That's what I want to see. And will it come out every week or every other week? That's a throwaway one for you guys. But no, I like the LGBTQ. I like the trans people. I like the trans people. Don't like the trans activists. Not a fan of the trans activists. They're very hung up on pronouns. They always want to scream at you. Ha! See! Ha! It's like, Jesus Christ. Listen, I'm a grammar Nazi. Let's meet in the middle. You can yell at people by saying her, but you also have to yell at people and be like, supposedly. You know what I mean? Library. You know, like, some of you say library. All right. I also want to touch that. Oh, my dad died recently. Give it up for that. No, I'm just kidding. No, he died like a year ago. It's not recently. It's okay to be funny after a year, right, man? A year he's funny. How long ago did your dad die? In the Gilded Age? Something like that? Man, he's got an old dad. And when my dad died, he had that old middle-aged white guy funeral. You know what I'm talking about? Where like all the dudes show up at the bar with like Hawaiian shirts and khaki shorts on and pretend that they're not next. You know what I mean? That's the white guy funeral. But the fucking hypocrisy of these guys, man, they don't learn the lesson. Like, my dad died of liver failure, okay? That's what my dad died of. He died of liver failure, and all my friends remember him by getting together at a bar and going, you know what? Shots for Steve, everybody. Shots for Steve. I'm like, he died of liver failure. Did you not learn? It's like, oh, how did she die? Drug overdose? Oh, lines for Christy, everybody. Lines for Christy. He didn't learn the lesson. How did he die? In an apartment fire? He died in an apartment fire? Smoke in bed, everybody. Smoke in bed. That's how you die in an apartment fire. But no, it's that fucking like macho man energy, you know what I mean? They got to get together. Like there's those guys with the fucking big trucks, you know, the big truck guys. I know some of you are in here. I'm not trying to pick on guys with big trucks, like, but it's that like stupid male energy. Like, listen, if you got a big truck and your truck says Clay's concrete on it and you're Clay, you're helping build the world, man. You put in that AM, PM, you're Clay, man. You know? But most of these dudes ain't Clay. Most of these dudes fell for the commercial. That's what it is. They fell for the commercial and it's like, do you want a truck that can blast through 3 brick walls? Do you want a truck that can carry a 747 up a mountain and down again? Do you need a truck that can run over a BLM protest? Then you need to get yourself. It's like, this guy gets this big gigantic truck and it's like, what do you do for a living? He's like, I'm an accountant. It's like, what the fuck? You ain't cutting down trees, motherfucker. It's that fucking masculine bullshit energy. And that and the motorcycle dudes too. I know there's some of you guys in here, you guys are cool. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the people that buy a motorcycle and then make their family members get the stickers that say, share the road. Watch out for motorcyclists. It's like, I'm sorry, didn't you want to be a badass? Isn't that why you got on a motorcycle? Like, yeah, I'm fucking risking my life every turn. I'm a badass motherfucker. Now, if you could just put this on the van. Put this on the van. Tell them to walk out for me. I watch out. Yeah. It's like you weren't born on a Harley, man. That's your fucking choice. And then when he wipes out on the 215 and dies, all his friends get together and they're like, wheelies for Bob, everybody. Wheelies for Bob. You didn't learn the lesson. All right, let's get dirty. I saved you. You guys ready for dirty? Where are porn watchers at? Who watches porn in here, huh? You're all a bunch of fucking liars. You watch it every day? What's your search? What do you type in? You just type in porn? He goes to a porn site and he types in porn. And the porn site's like, yeah. That's what we got. My friend's all about the lesbian porn. My friend's like, yeah, that's all I watch is lesbian porn. I go, you're not watching lesbian porn. It's like, no, man, that's all I watch is lesbian porn. I'm like, you're not watching lesbian porn. You're watching bisexual porn. You ain't watching lesbians. Ain't no lesbian gonna let some man direct her in the sack and tell her what to do. Lesbians don't make porn. Lesbians make kitchen cabinets, okay? Lesbians make mechanics lower their labor prices. That's what lesbians do. They ain't making porno for shit. I like the amateur porn. That's what I like to watch. I like the amateur porn, right? Because I mean, the porno with the porn stars, you see them, they've been fucked like 10,000 times. They don't even give a shit anymore. They're sitting there going, yeah, harder, yeah, you're so big, yeah. It's like, mix it up. Go home and practice your porno arpeggios. Yeah. There you go. Give me a little variety. You know what I mean? Hit the same note every time, bitch. I like to watch the amateur porn because the amateurs have that look of surprise on their face when they take a 9-inch cock, right? Amateurs are like, and you're like, yes! That's something that's never happened before. That is a new experience I just saw. You gotta be careful with porno because it'll fuck up your expectations. It will fuck up your expectations. If you watch too much porno, like you're like, here's what happened to me. Like I watched a lot of the facial porno back in the day, and that totally fucked up my expectations of what sex is. Because if you watch the facial porno, here's any porno with a facial, he's like, yeah, you want it on your face? You want it on your face? He's like, yeah, I want it on my face. I'm gonna put it on your face. She's like, oh, put it on my face. And he's like, yeah, here we go, bam! And I'm like, oh, shit. I gotta try that. That's fucking amazing. But that's not what it's like in real life. That's not what giving a facial is like. Here's what giving a facial is like in real life. It's like, yeah, you want it on your face? It's like, yeah, put it on my face. Like, oh, I'm gonna put it on your face. It's like, oh, yeah, put it on my face. All right, here we go. She's like, come on my face. I'm like, shh, you're fucking me up. You're fucking me up. God damn it. Now we gotta start all over. My name's Kevin Winne. You guys have a good night. Thanks for coming out. Look me up, W-I-N-N-E. Have a good night, y'all. Take it easy.
One more time for your headliner, everybody. Kevin Winne! Make some noise for him. Fuck yes. All right, you guys. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna also name every other comic that came up here tonight, or I'm gonna try to.